And this will be the second set for the Owls. Owls took the first one 25-9. Out there for the Owls in this rotation will be number 1, Lauren Nixon. Number 2, Ellie Halbert. Number 3, Abby Kessler. Number 4, Maddie Dungan. Number 11, Emily Domowitz. And number 22, Paige Powers. Number 8, Helen Beach will be libero. For Liberty Christian will be number 1, Caitlin Smith. Number 4, Madison Reese. Number 3, Kara House. Number 11, Hernandez. Maddie Mercer will be libero, and back to serve will be number 4, Madison Reese. There's the serve. Halbert. Nixon tight in that Powers. Mercer gets it popped up. Smith sends it over. And attacking air. On the Owls, and Coach Craig is not happy with what he saw. Immediately calls it a timeout. While he's in a timeout, and we're going to thank some of our sponsors. Texas Roadhouse with Call-Ahead Seating, legendary food, legendary fun, all with lots of legendary service. Located at 200 West McGalliard. Enjoy a little bit of Texas right here in Muncie. And we're back. Liberty Christian leading 1-0. Reese sends it over. Powers puts it down. She put it down with some authority. There was no question about that. And the Owls pick up the point, and we're tied at 1. Dungan's going to be back to serve. Reese sets up Smith. She sends it over. Dungan. Adamowitz with the kill. Dungan back to serve once again. She'll send it deep, and she'll pick up the ace. And miscommunication, and the Lions can't return it. And that'll chalk up another point on the outside of the scoreboard. Right into the net. And that'll be another ace for Dungan. And service error. We'll give it right back over to Liberty Christian. Number 7. I don't have a 7 on my program. That's a long serve. Al scrambling. Adamowitz, it goes off the block, out of bounds. And the Owls pick up the point. Powers will go back to serve. Free ball tight to the net, and it bounces the wrong way. And Burris picks up the point. And miscommunication, and that leads to another score for the Owls of Burris. Short serve all the way across, and it goes immediately back over. Halbert. There's a free ball. Kessler pounds it to the hardwood. Somebody should check the floor for a dent. I think she might have left a mark. Powers just clips it over and freezes all the Liberty Christian players. Picks up the 10th point for the Owls. And with that, we're going to take a timeout. We'll go ahead and thank some of our sponsors. Want to thank Central Indiana Orthopedics, specializing in joint replacement, pediatric orthopedics, physical medicine, rehabilitation, as well as sports medicine. They're located in Muncie, Anderson, Elwood, Fishers, Marion, and Winchester. Find them at ciocenter.com. Doug Meyer with State Farm Insurance. Being a good neighbor is more than being there when things go completely wrong. It's for all of life's moments. Contact Doug for all your auto, home, property, and life insurance needs. Find him at DougIsMyAgent.com. Carpet Plus Color Tile, prepare to be floored. They offer vinyl, hardwood, tile, carpet, and flooring and more. They're located across from the Muncie Mall on Broadway. Call it 765-288-3232 or find them at carpetpluscolortile.com. Powers serves it over. And there's a free ball returned by Smith. Powers sends it up to Dungan. Nixon will swing away at it. Another long free ball. Powers gets under it. Domwitz tries to tip it over, but not enough. And that point's going to go to Liberty Christian. Nixon gets it over to Kessler. She floats it over to the block, and the Lions won't be able to cover, and the Owls get the point. Adamowitz back to serve. There's an ace for Adamowitz. Owls leading 12-3. She splits the defenders with the serve and picks up a second ace. Owls are now up by double digits. There's a free ball. Adamowitz Kessler. And she about puts the player back on her back. Tied to the net. Nixon quickly and smartly pushes it over. Oh. And we about had a collision there. Owls pick up the point. And have a quick officials timeout for jewelry. Domowitz back to serve. Joust at the net. Adamowitz smartly pushes it over to keep it alive. Long swing. And the Owls get the point. That's what, yeah. Miller with the serve. And Nixon pushes it over, finds the hole, and the Owls get the point. Nothing screws me up more, you know? I mean, you switch numbers. Ooh, right into the net for Miller's serve. And that point will go to Liberty Christian. Owls leading 16-4. Smith back to serve for Alliance, and that's got a lot on it. Nick says too much as it goes out of bounds. Nixon back to serve for the Owls. Lions pop it up, set up. Out of system set from Beach. Halbert to the back row for the kill. And it's over, and Dungan smartly pushes it over to the empty spot, and the Owls pick up the point. Nixon sends it all the way across, and that lands in the corner. That's an ace for Nixon. Dungan waits for it. Free ball, and that's going to get grabbed by the net. Point goes to the Owls. And Liberty Christian is going to take a timeout. Want to thank Culver's of Muncie for sponsoring Muncie Burris Athletics. Culver's uses fresh, never frozen, 100% Midwest beef, seared to perfection, served on a lightly buttered toasted bun for that extra touch of goodness. Find them at West McGalliard in Muncie. Stop in for a butter burger and a fresh frozen custard. Want to thank Fred Palmer for sponsoring the Owls this season. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Find Fred at 765-649-7799 at fredismyagent.com. There's a swing. Nagel gets it up, and Owls get it, and Halbert keeps it alive, and that goes out of bounds. And the Owls pick up the point. Senior Katie Nagel serving for the Owls. She sends it all the way across court. It's going to be popped up by the Lions. There's going to be a free ball. Beach. Nagel sets it up to Halbert. And that gets the kill. Assist goes to Nagel. Nagel once again at the service line. Sends it deep. There's the free ball. Dungan. There's the roll shot. And Owls can't quite get it. And that point goes over to the Lions. Mercer's back to serve. The libero for Liberty Christian. Halbert to Nagel. And ball handling there. Gives a point to Liberty Christian. Out of bounds. And the Owls watch it as they score the point. Powers comes in for Beach in the front row. Kessler will be back to serve set point for the Owls. It's over. Nagel takes it. Miller. Dungan fires off the block. And there's the push, and that goes out of bounds. And the Owls take the second set. 25-6. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the third set. Want to thank Robbins Apparel for providing parents, teachers, and athletes and corporations the widest selection of custom apparel from the most respected manufacturers. Their promise high-quality products and exceptional customer service with 2 locations in Noblesville and 5504 West Shoreline Terrace, Muncie. Find them at robbinsapparel.com. Want to thank Murray Jewelers. Family owned since 1885. Find them at 113 West Charles Street in downtown Muncie. Stop in and visit with their watchmakers, jewelers, and gemologists who specialize in custom design of and repair of all your jewelry and watches. Call at 765-288-6791. Want to thank Dr. Davis Chiropractor in Winchester, Indiana. More than 33 years of diverse experience, especially in chiropractic. Call Dr. Davis at 765-584-3665 for more information or to book an appointment. Red Elephant Digital Media. Make your presence unforgettable with Red Elephant. They offer website design and development, email and website hosting, as well as social media management. Call at 765-881-0206 or find them at redelephantdigital.com. Out on the court for the Owls will be Nixon, Halbert, Kessler, Adamowitz, Meyer, and Halbert. The senior defensive specialist Corinne Meyer back to serve for the Owls. And the start of the third set. And Myers gets the ace. Owls go up 1-0 in the third set. There's a free ball. Myers passes it up to Nixon. Powers on the slide, but there's too much on that as it goes out of bounds. That'll be a first point for Liberty Christian. We're tied at 1 point apiece. Meyer to Nixon. Back row attack from Kessler. And that's hit and slides out of bounds. And the Owls pick up the point. Powers. She'll send it into play with the serve. There's the attack. Powers pops it up. Nixon runs under it. Roll shot from the back row for Powers. And the Owls are there waiting there with the block, and the Owls pick up the point and go up 3-0. Powers short serve for the ace. Another ace for Powers. And the Owls go up 5-1. There's a swing. And it reaches the back corner. And that'll be the second point for the Lions. Beach returns to the back row for Powers. Albert. Nixon runs under it to bump set Kessler. She puts it up. And that's played off the rafters. And there's free ball over. Nixon dumps it. And got a net violation on Liberty Christian. That looked painful. But she walks it off. That was Madison Reese. Adamowitz is back to serve. And too much as that sailed out of bounds. Giving Liberty Christian another point. Long serve, and the Owls duck and watch it go out of bounds. Nixon will serve for the Owls. Tipped over, Beach gets it. Nixon dives for it. Adamowitz pushes it over. Domowitz dives. Nixon Kessler tips it over the block, and she'll get the kill. Owls go up 8-3. And there's an ace for Nixon. Short serve, another ace for Nixon. That's 2 in a row. And that'll give Owls 10 points here in the third set. Burris leads 2-0. Another point for the Owls. And timeout's going to be called. I want to thank Martin Insurance for their sponsorship. Nothing in this world is more important than your family. Keep them safe and protected with life, health, home, and auto insurance tailored to fit your needs. Stop in and talk to the insurance experts at Martin Insurance at 3408 West Bethel, or find them at martininsurancegroup.com. Main Street Apparel, offering professional, high-quality screen printing and embroidering services for the many clients in Muncie, Delaware County, and beyond. Call at 765-288-4444. Nixon floats it over. Halbert pushes it. Point goes to the Owls. Tight to the net. Halbert there to protect it. Another point for Muncie Burris. Tipped over. Nixon with the dig. Back row attack from Adamowitz. Adamowitz is going to push it. Nixon will send the free ball over. Halbert from the right side. And Liberty Christian can't get it. And the Owls go up by another point. Another point for Burris, leading 15-3. And that goes long. And the Owls pick up another one. Smith, her attack goes long, out of bounds. And that'll be the 17th point for the Owls. And Nixon puts too much power on that one as it goes out of bounds. And that'll give another point to Liberty Christian. Smith fires it over. Albert puts it up to Nixon. Albert runs in and pushes it over. And lands on the Liberty Christian side of the net. Owls get the point. Powers returns to the front row for the Owls. Johnson will come in to serve for Kessler. And that's an ace for Johnson. And a side out for the Lions. Owls still hold a comfortable lead. Albert from the right side into the block, but it goes out of bounds. And the Owls will pick up their 20th point. Albert back to serve. And it's tipped over. And attacking error on the Owls gives another point to the Lions. Johnson passes it up to Nixon. Dungan with the big swing. Nixon. Dungan sets up a Domowitz. And off the tape, landing on the Owls side. Liberty Christian still fighting on here in this third set. Dungan will fire away. Nat swing off the rafters. That'll send the free ball over. Johnson pops it up. Nixon can't run under it. And again, another point for the Lions. Powers. Nixon back to Powers. And she'll put it in and get the side out for the Owls. Timeout, Liberty Christian. Want to thank Crew Car Wash for sponsoring Muncie Burris Athletics with their clean, fast, friendly service every day. They feature the most advanced technology available with specially formulated detergents, computer-controlled equipment, and their special touchless hot air dryers. Located at 601 West McGillard, open daily from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Meyer will be back to serve. And the Lions won't return it, and that'll be a point for the Owls. Livingston comes in for Albert in the back row. Meyer continuing to serve. And just outside the line. That was awfully, awfully close. That'll give another point for the Lions. Owls still leading 22-9. And the Lions return the favor and give it right back to the Owls. Kessler's going to return to the front row. Powers will be in to serve. And a block party at the net as Adamowitz, Kessler, and Nixon were all sitting there waiting for it. And this will bring match point. And it hits the back corner, and that'll be the end of it as the Owls win 3-0. Again, want to thank everyone for tuning in and appreciate you enjoying the tape delay of tonight's broadcast. We'll be tomorrow night at Ball Gym facing the Tigers from Alexandria. Thank you, everyone, and good night.